Hey guys, and welcome. So first of all, I wanted to wish you guys a happy belated Merry Christmas and happy holidays, whatever you may be celebrating. I've been, over the past week or so, been traveling, seeing friends and family, and during this time I thought about maybe making videos, but it was just so busy I decided not to. And you know what, it's holiday time, and I absolutely love making these videos, and this is a very important message for me, shaving and sharing with you guys my reviews, techniques, and stuff like that. When it comes down to it, it is just shaving, and when that comes down to spending time with friends and family, which it would have taken away from, decided to spend more time with the people in my life that I love. That's very much so a clear winner for me, and so I just hope you have people in your life that make that a clear winner for you too. So I decided not to make videos, but I'm back now and I am ready to make some videos. So first of all, I want to share with you guys a few things I picked up over the past week or two that will be upcoming in some new videos. So first of all, Moog Owners Club. This is a Bohr shaving brush. I believe this is the most expensive Bohr shaving brush out there. This retails for about $45, which is extremely expensive for a Bohr hair brush. But when you're comparing it to Badger, you're just getting into the Badger market at that price point. So I'm very excited to give this a try. Looks like a great brush. I was also in Chicago for a little while, and I went to Murr's Apothecary there. It is an old pharmacy store, and they sell traditional wet shaving products. The guys from that store who own it, I believe that they're the owners, called the Q Brothers. They have a YouTube channel. It's called, I think, Small Flower TV. I should have looked that up. Anyway, stopped by their store. I picked up some Thayer's aftershave with witch hazel. I got some Lord shaving cream. This was $3. I got a stick of I believe it's pronounced Spike or Speak. If you guys know how, please let me know how to pronounce this. It's their shaving stick. This was $5.50. And then they had Arco there. Couldn't pass it up. $1.49 for a stick of it. Alright, a few other things I picked up before break started. Barbary Coast Bay Rum Aftershave and their Ascent shaving soap. You guys saw me use the Havana, which I'll be using today before. Also got the Maggard Razors London Barbershop, Razor Rock 1X, and then these are Christmas gifts that I received. I have the Omega, I think it's a 10081, and a Vylon horsehair brush. Excited to give this a try. Many requests have been coming in for me to review a horsehair brush. I got the Sterling shaving soap. I believe it's a new scent from them called Return from Elba. I've used it once, incredible. Got the Soap Commander Respect, Knockout Shave Silver, and the Cold River Soapworks American Barbershop. Anyway, excited to review all these products and get using them. They all look just really incredible. It's really made me excited to make some upcoming videos. So I'm going to put these away and go ahead and get started. Alright, for today's shave I'm going to be using the Omega 80056. It's this Bohr hair brush. I used this over the entire break. That's what I traveled with. Great brush, really breaking in nicely. Beautiful knot in here. I really like the size of this brush and the way it's handling. And for today's shave, I'm going to be using the How to Grow a Mustache CAD. I don't know what people are calling it, but it's their Barber Soul, and this is the new name for it. Awesome scent, classic shaving cream out of a spray can scent. It smells like Barbasol. And here it is. I've used a decent amount of this. This is an incredibly soft soap. It's the new Synergy 2.5 formulation. So if you have this soap, be careful. You don't need to load up much just because it's so soft. It loads up very quickly, and a little bit makes a lot of lather. So I'm going to show you guys how much time I'm going to spend here using it. Just going around, back, forth, and it's a pretty good amount loaded up. It's looking kind of pasty in there. I'm going to overload it anyway, but there we go. That's lots in there. So I'm just going to stick with that. You don't need to do more than that, and you'll waste some soap if you load up more. So I just got a shower, facial hair nice, hydrated, ready to go, and I have about 3 days of growth right now. Go ahead, add in some hot tap water to my face. I'm going to build the lather. I'm just slowly adding in water to build this up to the consistency that I like. So for today's shave, I'm also going to be using the Icon 102. It's their the Shavecraft 102. It's a slant head razor. That's also the only razor I traveled with over break, and I really like the razor. It's a very mild slant, but it just gives such smooth shaves, and it really stood out You know, a few times over break I'd go about 2 days without shaving. I think that's the most I made it. And it really, really did an excellent job. I had that extra bit of growth. I think one time I went 3 days and just crushed right through it. So I think it'll be great today. I really saw the advantage of the slant head razor with a couple days of growth. It just gives you that little bit of cutting efficiency, allows you to get through the hairs on your face. All right, beautiful lather. Scent is great. It's a pretty strong scent for sure. That's one thing that definitely stands out to me about Synergy soaps in general. Very, very strong scents, which I like. I think it's nice. Anyway, very thick. I really like these Synergy 2.5 formulations. So, like I said, Icon 102, Fresh Persona Lab Blue Blade. Let me go ahead and get started. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the speed that this razor is going through my facial hair is really impressive for a couple days of growth. Just watch this. Look at that. And it just did a fantastic job. I was not trying to go fast there. I was just going the speed that the razor wanted to go. I think it really shows how efficient this razor is. Excellent first pass. Already feeling clean shaven. This would be adequate to go into work with, but I want to go a little bit closer today since I can. My neck feels great. The 102 for me, just the way it cuts my neck is always really, really great. Very close. Lots of slickness left behind from this soap. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint over my face. There's no need to really work it in again because you don't have all those big hairs on your face anymore. Alright, second pass going cross grain. I know it's weird, but one area that this razor shaves really, really closely is the sides of my mouth. What I do, I'm just going to put a little bit of fresh lather on there. The way that I shave it is I go this direction across the grain. Then I go this direction. And it's just perfectly close. No irritation. It feels really good. Alright, fantastic. Oh, my neck feels great. Tons of slickness back here. Upper face feels great. I just want to get my mustache area and I want to get my chin. I shaved it across the grain going this direction. I want to go this direction. Go ahead, empty out the brush, pull out the lather in the brush with the left hand, feeling around. Then I can shave with my right hand. It's a good way to get feedback during the shave to see what you're doing. Alright, feels good. I'm going to get cleaned up for some final remarks. Alright, wow. Close shave. Razor did a great job. It's very, very close. And the Synergy, the CAD, this is the Synergy version 2. I said the 2.5 before, it's a version 2. Incredible. Oh man, the post-shave feels so good. My skin feels really nice and hydrated. That's a very, very impressive soap for sure. So easy to use and the properties of that soap are very, very nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a post-shave balm on. I'm going to be once again using the Havana from Barbary Coast Shave Company. Yeah, Barbary Coast Shave Company. I want to get the name right. Anyway, this is a post-shave balm they make that's scented like tobacco. And not a fresh tobacco, like an aged tobacco has vanilla, a little bit of maybe nutmeg in there. It's very nice. Has a little bit of sweetness to the smell. It's very, very slight sweetness, but it's got a very nice like earthy, woodsy tobacco scent to it. It's very warm smelling, if that makes sense. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then for today I'm going to be using, this is something else I got over the holidays. It's from my wife, the Fine Aftershave. This is the Platinum. This stuff's awesome. Such an incredible scent to it. I just wear it as a cologne, honestly, and she loves it, and she picked this up for me for Christmas. Go ahead and dab a little bit. Just apply it directly to my neck. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your patience over the holidays when I wasn't making videos. I'm very happy to be back and making these. It's something I very much enjoy. So, upcoming videos. I am going to be using one of the last soaps I'd asked you guys what you wanted to see, the Z Pepino from Razor Rock. I'm going to be using that. And then I think I'm going to be switching shaving brushes. Love this brush, but I think I'm going to be going to the Semogue Owners Club here pretty soon, so I can put out a review for that. And let me know if there's any of these other products that you want to see. I will be reviewing them, but if you want to see them in a daily shave video ahead of time, please let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. So thank you guys for watching, and more videos to come.